A warm welcome back to my kitchen where we share easy recipes, and today I'm back again with another simple recipes. We are making dry bofrot, and trust me, this was very simple to put together, and the outcome, just look at that, so soft and it was so delicious. Stay with me and then enjoy the recipe. Thank you so much for checking up on me. I've been away for some time now. Okay, I have still not replied some of the messages. I am so sorry. I'm gonna reply to those messages. Okay, I have with me here my 1.5 cups of water. I've added a tablespoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I will just mix it very well, keep it in a warm place so I see bubble on top. So after some few minutes, that is the bubble on top, I have added my 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You can actually use your soft flour as well and you are good to go. Okay, now I'm just going to add the other ingredients. So I am not sick, I am very fine. Okay, yeah, I've added my sugar, that is 1/2 cup of sugar. I was having problem with my storage. I have a lot of videos, so how to save the video and then upload it was a problem, and I usually save my video 4K. If it is less than 4K, I will never post it. I've added a tablespoon of nutmeg. Okay, I will never post it. I always want to post the video in 4K quality. If it's less than that, I will never post the video. I am used to that, so I always post in 4K quality. So because of space, that's why I've not been posting video now. I've deleted a lot of old videos and now I have a lot of space, so be watchful. Thank you so much for checking up on me. Now I'll mix this very well and then form a dough. Once again, I'm grateful for checking up on me. Now you can use milk instead of water. Okay, if you want to use whole milk, you are good to go. You can as well dilute your evaporated milk and then you are good to go. You just don't have to use 1.5 cups of evaporated milk. You can just use maybe half tin of evaporated milk and then you dilute it to get the 1.5 cup of liquid. Okay, just because if the evaporated milk is too much, when you fry it, you see some bubbles on top of the oil, and if you are not careful, it may pour in the fire and you know what will happen. So you don't have to stress yourself adding a lot of milk to it. Now, as we have formed the dough, we have to knead the dough very well to get that soft, perfect, smooth texture we are looking for. So we will be sending this to the working surface to work on it. Please follow me on all social media platforms. The name is Exhibiting Mommy's Recipes, and I will be very grateful. I've added my butter. Okay, so that was 4 tablespoons of butter, and if you want to add more, you can go ahead, but not more like 8 tablespoons. It will not be necessary. Okay, remember you are frying it. If you are baking it, fine, but if you are frying it, it may absorb, not it may, it will absorb a lot of oil if it is too rich or has a lot of butter in there. Okay, yes, so we will continue kneading the dough till we get that soft outcome. Have time for it so that you get that perfect outcome we are looking for. Okay, I realized that it wasn't well kneaded, so I decided to continue with the kneading. Knead it very well. As for bofrot, you don't even have to spend much time on the kneading or when kneading compared to bread. Yeah, but make sure you knead it very well. At least 25-30 minutes should be okay. Yeah, so now we are done kneading the dough. We kept it in a warm place for 40 minutes and it has doubled in size. Okay, it depends on where you are. As for me, my place is very hot. Yes, so it doesn't take much time for it to double in size. Sometimes 30 minutes I am okay to go. Oh yes, sometimes 20 minutes I'm okay to go. So just make sure it has doubled in size. After that, I take some of the air out, and now I am molding it, and this is the shape we are going for. Traditionally, this is one of the shapes. Okay, yes, that bofrot is shaped, and this is the common one. Okay, everyone knows, most people know. Yeah, so I'll just make sure this is big, a bit bigger, so I'll just make sure I take some off and then proceed. Now we are done molding everything. We are just going to keep this in one place to increase in size. So this is the size before we put it in a one place. So as I said earlier, where you are, also place a lot during this time. Okay, so my place is very hot, and then it took just an hour, and as you can see, it has increased in size. I'm just going to make some marks on it, and then we can proceed. So this is what I did. Okay, I'll repeat with all of them, and then we continue. I have my oil on fire. It is hot. I'm just going to drop them in the oil. See the way I am salivating here. I feel like eating bofrot right now. Yes, this was very nice and very delicious. The fire is not very high, it is not low as well. As you know, if you are old here, or if today is the first time watching a video like this, if the fire is very low, it is going to absorb a lot of oil, and if it's very high, the inside is not going to cook well. Okay, so take your time and then fry it very well to get that perfect outcome you are looking for. Now I'm going to flip it, and the sideways ones looks fried. Okay, yes, because the fire is there, and then the middle part of the pot or the frying pan. So I'll flip it till we get that uniform color we are looking for. Okay, now this is how it looks after some time, and it looks so delicious. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Thank you so much for watching it from the beginning till now. Please do well to follow us on all social media platforms, especially if you want short videos like a minute duration or less than a minute videos that are very detailed recipe. Please just follow us on all social media platforms, including YouTube Shorts. Now this is how it looks. Our bofrot is ready, but I want it brown, just like how you will get it on the roadside. Okay, so it is brown now, and it looks so good. I will just go ahead and then remove them from the oil. At this moment, make sure you have paper towel right beside you, or colander beside you, and then you remove them from the oil and put it in. When you remove it from the oil, just wait for the oil to strain very well before you put them on the paper towel or in the colander. Okay, so that you will not be fetching the oil and then be pouring on it in the colander. And this was so good. Let me just open one for you to see the outcome. I really enjoyed it. That day I was craving for bofrot, and me, I'll prepare something for myself today. Just look at that. And then the outside was crispy, and the inside soft, fluffy, chewy. Oh my goodness, and delicious. Thank you. Try this and you will love it. I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.